So, hello and welcome to this call about the mobile mining token. So we have two new guys, or let's say one new guy and one or two old guys. So that means also old VCI partners. In this call, guys, I will tell you more about the most important goal of VCI, of us. So what we want to do in the future. What is our vision, to understand it very clear on your side, to get to the right feeling in that what we do. This is my plan for today. So my first words are starting how we have founded the company together, what we have doing, what we have been doing in the past years, and where we have come from. This is the first part of this call. So my name is Andre Kempfer. I'm one of the co-founders here of the company. I have one partner more. It's called Uwe Meyer. I work with him together since more than 12 years now. It's also one of my best friends in the world here. And also the two founders means Eugene Rosenmeyer and Vladimir Galabov. So what we was doing in our past years included our head of education, Jürgen Paul.
Hello, it's like the server is not good. Hello, the server is somehow bad. It's breaking.
It's breaking?
Yeah.
That's on your side. I got that. Check your network. It's clear here.
Yeah, it's clear here.
Very
clear here. It's very clear here.
Yeah, you can hear it later. So then everything will be fine. But thanks, Sebas, for the information. We have in the past 25 years, I for myself, I'm 25 years now in the finance industry. I'm coming from the insurance part. I started my career when I was very, very young, and I had no experience in that what I have to do 25 years ago, but I had a good mentor, and the mentor said me the following things. The first thing is, if you work for money, then you have a big problem, because you will never become successful. Do what you do, but you have to love what you do. And if you love what you do, the money comes alone. This is the most important goal, and I work for it every single day. I was here in Germany and of course in Europe, the top 3 seller in my company. So with a total volume in the insurance part from more than 400 million euro with my team. Then in 2010, I make the decision, I want to start a complete new way out of the insurance part, because someone has to change it in this time. And so I had 2 options: to work more for the education company, for the insurance companies, or I can start a complete new thing. So, and I was CEO of a private asset company. It's already exists here in Germany and in Europe. And I was responsible for the international leadership, like here also in VCI, and to train the team partners and to increase the sales volume. So this part was very successful for me, and in 2 years I created 1,800 partners, a little bit more, and again more than 60 million turnover. After that, I make my first my first experience in so-called not so good guys, because the company kicked me out after I make the successful job. Not a problem, because falling is a process. Falling is also a part of success. So I earned enough money. Everything is fine. The company is already there. And this was my experience in a short few words since I have started. I worked with Uwe also in this time, also in these companies until 2012 then. And then I make the decision, okay, let me take a short break from all the selling systems, from all the insurance systems, online and offline. And so I need to find myself for a small time. This is what I was doing in this time. And then at the end of 2015, I made the decision, okay, let's start in the online companies. So let's start together with Uwe. And a half year later, I know Eugene personally for the first time, and also Vladimir. And we was working together for a big mining company already exist. And we was the top sellers there. And we had the biggest teams there. And yeah, we was underway worldwide, like Japan, like China, like the whole Asia market, also some small groups from Africa and South America. And in this experience, and maybe some of you had the same experience in different companies, the most important problem for me was all the time that I don't have the, let's say, the 100% transparency. Maybe you agree with me in some other projects that you have doing until today. So always you start in a company, you are a marketer, and you give your best, you invite some people, and maybe, of course, you earn some money. And some days the company breaks. Let's say they end in a scam. I think you know what I mean. The biggest problem was from my side all the time to get the full trust after I make some experiences for myself. And yeah, while we was working together in this mining company in the time 2016 until middle of 2017, we always talking about our own company. And we always was talking about transparency, reality, and long-term. And when you talk about these three things, then you have to be sure that you make something different, so something unique. And this is what we was preparing, yeah, more than 1 year. So I mean the talking about and some plans and so on. And then at January 2018, we founded the Network Planet Limited. It's the company above VCI International and above the Atlas Trust Management. And so this company has all the licenses for network marketing worldwide and also mining. And then we make the decision, okay, we need to work, because this is a rule what is working since more than 1,000 years, because one of the oldest assets worldwide, you know it also, is gold. Gold is working since more than 1,600 years. And the richest people in the world, no matter where they live, no matter where they come from, no matter what skin they have, they're always working in a three-sector rule. And the three-sector rule is very simple. They invest in floors, they invest in real estates, they invest in stocks, they invest in shares, and of course also now in cryptocurrencies. And the third rule is they invest in precious metals. This is the so-called three-sector rule, what is working worldwide. So that our internal slogan is, don't invest in a bank, but like a bank. In a few short words, it means VCI is the following thing, doing the following thing. We bring all the important assets into the blockchain. It means trading, what you already know. Then the mining token now, later on gold, later on in next year, the real estate and also the forest investments. So all the important assets, we'll bring it into the blockchain. We make a token on each project that you can prove everything for 100% in the blockchain from day one. This is what we are doing. The long-term vision of VCI is a branding, included a funding company. So, and these are very, very big words, guys. I know that. And therefore, we also were doing some different things. And of course, I can promise at the moment, we are the only company worldwide who have all the licenses you need when the regulation worldwide is coming. This company is done since round about 4 weeks. and it's the Atlas Trust Company. Everything I'm talking about you can find in our 2 official channels. It means this trust company is a European regulated company, 100% regulated, and they allow what we are doing. It means that we can work in every field of cryptocurrency, in every field of old assets, that we can work together, that we can work in the long term. And we are also able, to create an own bank with this license. This is what we can do, but of course, I think we don't want to create an own bank, but we can it. And you can prove this also. I can give you also the links to check it out, that you can see, hey, my feeling is very good because the company is real. We show us every time in live calls, we show us every time live on stage, in weekly trainings with the team partners worldwide. This is what we are doing. So, and of course, maybe some of you, I think Abbas, of course, and also Andrew, maybe you are hybrid partners. So you know at the moment we tokenize the hybrids, because this is the last important thing what we have to do to become a 100% blockchain company. I think in 2.5 weeks we are ready, and then everything is working also again with the hybrid packages. So this is a short overview of what we are doing, why we have founded the company, and what is our plan for the future. But now let's talk about the mobile mining token. And of course, guys, if you have a question meanwhile, or if you say, hey, this is great, then of course you can talk with me real here in the call, because we are 4 guys and we have the time for it. What is different between the mobile mining token and other, let's say, things or opportunities? I think in my life, I have working for some companies, also online as offline. And in my opinion, it's the first business where we are all responsible for the international success, but together. And when you understand what I'm talking about later on, then you know what I mean by these words. So which one of you, please give me a sign, you can talk to me. Which one of you has experience in so-called cloud mining? Andrew, you have some experiences? Or Ayobami or Abbas?
In cloud mining?
Cloud mining, you know what it is?
Yes, I do. I mean, I was involved with tokenomics that time.
Ah, okay.
Yes, and the result wasn't good at all, because
okay,
at the end, you know, and they made us believe, okay, they are doing cloud mining. Well, cloud mining, I know what I think or what I feel they do is to join the real miners and then maybe use part of their hash power, and because they don't have any facility, they don't have anything, they only share from what that, and then they pay a fee, all right, to the main miners. But then at the end of the day, the subscribers, the partners, are the one that pays for these things. At the end of the day, when they could not meet up, yeah, they will just shut down and then they go their way. That's it.
Okay, perfect. So it means, so you agree with me, the most people have some experience, and of course, many people don't have so good experiences, because so many companies are there who are talking about cloud mining, who give you some profits, but you can't prove it in the blockchain, right? So this is the first thing what I want to talk to you after I explain what we are doing. If you have experiences in the field of mining and in the process, then you know already that every mining facility in a normal way, after you buy these facilities, after you connect these facilities, so to the electricity, you know that you need a lot of cooling systems, and you need a lot of cooling costs. It means after the working process, the cooling costs are the most highest costs in the mining process. This is the first thing in our worldwide crypto patent we have, what we don't need. And I will share my screen now for you that you can see it. So I hope you are able to see the screen now. Did you see it?
Yes. Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
So the mobile mining token and the patent behind, if you understand this, what we can do for the people worldwide with this opportunity, then you know why you should work for it. This is the first of the two developers of the mining containers, the ship containers. The first one is Christian Raunegger, and he's a technical advisor. And you can read it also for yourself. I will make a short overview about this presentation, because in my opinion, it's more important that you understand what we can do, because you can everything prove in the blockchain. This is the first of the two developers. The second one is Klaus Hinteregger. And these two guys are working together since many, many years on this crypto patent we have. And this is what you have to understand. We have a patent. That means no one in the world can copy us. Point. It's a fact. You will see it later on. We have an industry, a worldwide industry. It's called sector coupling. Later on, you will understand what I mean. And we have 3 sources of income. This is what we have. The patent, this is what you need to talk about. First thing, all of our facilities are into a ship container. It means that's the name why we say mobile. We can place this container on every place worldwide, and you will later on understand why it's important to do that, or to be able to do that. The first thing is, we don't need any cooling system, and we don't have any cooling costs in our mining process. Just this fact alone tells you a lot about the profits. This is completely unique. All the other mining facilities, all the other mining companies, no matter if they're real or not real, need cooling costs and need cooling facilities. We don't need anyone. The reason is that our facilities are oil-based. It means the mining facilities are into oil, complete. This is the reason why we don't need any cooling costs or don't need any cooling systems on top. Much more profitable, just this fact. The second thing is that we can mine more than just Bitcoin. All the coins who are working in the same process, who are working with the same ASIC miners, we can mine. This is the first part of the technology, of the patent. The second part is, while we mine, that means after connecting to the electricity, also our facilities producing some heat, but we don't need to cool it. And the second part of the patent is that we are able, and we do it, we are able to change the heat into electricity, our own electricity. This is the second part of the patent. And the third part of the patent is that we can save this electricity until we need it. These 3 facts is the patent behind our mobile mining containers. And now you have to understand, and I will explain it, what we can do, of course, for the people worldwide. I don't talk about what you can earn, guys. I talk about, let's say the name, also for the pure people in the world. You have to, I want to implement a picture in your head. And of course, I'm sure you can do that. The so-called containers we have, I will show you it. This is how it looks inside. We also have uploaded some videos about our containers. This is how it looks inside. This is the patent we have. You can check that here. And this is how the container are looking. It's a normal ship container. So you can see a house on the left side here. And maybe you can produce your own picture in your actually area where you live. So you have neighbors, the neighbors have neighbors, and so on. So many people are living, let's say at one place. And you all have to pay for electricity, right? And you all have to pay in some regions worldwide in the winter season for heating costs. Now produce a picture in your head. Let's say we put one of these containers in the middle of your, or behind of your living area, behind of your house, and we can connect all the people around this container with our electricity. And the people can buy the electricity from us for a much cheaper price than now. Is it good for the people? Please, can you give me a sign? Is it good for the people? Ayobami? Abbas?
Very good. Very, very good.
Okay, this is the first part. The second part is, let's say you are in a place, in a region where you have also winter time, or let's say cold days. We can connect all these buildings to our container, and we can connect the heating connection also with the container. So the people can buy or have heating costs for a much cheaper price than now. This is what we can do, and this is what we are doing. And the first country is India, who asked us to work in a concept for many places in India. Because the most important problem for the big electricity companies, no matter which country, is that they lost every 500 meters 50% of their energy. This is why you have to pay so much money for the electricity worldwide, according to the region prices. But it's worldwide the same problem. And we also can work with these electricity companies, and we do it to help them to save costs, because we can connect, or let's say we can give the electricity at the point when it's needed, because we can save it in the containers, and we can save a lot. This is the opportunity for the people. And when we talk about selling volume, about the containers, it means as more money we have, it means as more packages we sell, as more mining containers we can produce, as more people in the world we are able to help. And of course, in my opinion, it's one of the important things that we produce 100% CO2 neutral electricity. Guys, this is what we are doing. This is the technology for the people. This is a real part of the future, what we are doing with the mobile mining token. And you can prove everything in the blockchain since day one. Not 95%, and you have to become a right feeling for the last 5% about reality or transparency. Everything is there. Everything you can check, everything you can prove. This is what we are doing. And this is a part of our vision, to bring you real opportunities in the long term. And this is an opportunity for the next 20 years. Did you understand what I was talking about in the last 5 minutes? Please, can you give me a short info?
Yes, yes.
What do you think? Please, a real opinion. Is it good or is it not so good? Please, a real opinion from your side.
It is fantastic. If it can go around, you know, like I was talking to Mr. Andrew the other day in the office, and it was like, okay, because he runs a factory, and then he has factories around him. So like, if this solution can, you know, work for him, then it's going to work. It's going to go a long, long way.
Exactly.
And I think it's going to go a long way, you know, everywhere, particularly in Nigeria, where we have issue with electricity, really. All right, it's going to be a lot of relief, especially when it's coming even cheaper, you know, and all that. Yeah.
Thank you. Perfect. So this is what we are doing. Thank you, Ayobami, for your words. And you are right. This is what we are doing. This is what we was preparing with the two guys. It means the two developer guys. So, and every single project we realize, we show it to you. Of course, today, I think 1 or 2 more videos are showed there, because we was in our area in Austria, where we produce the containers. Vladimir is at the moment there. And we also have an incentive until the 6th of December. Yeah, and when you reach the incentive, it means you fully fight the requirements. Then we invite you. It means we pay for the flight and we pay for the hotel, and we give you an $800 bonus for the flight. So this is what you can do. And of course, a lot of leaders, I know it, we have some qualifiers at the moment already after about 2 weeks, who will be there in December, latest in January. So this is what we are doing. Now, if you understand what we're doing, and if you say, thanks for your words again, that it's a very good opportunity, then let's talk about what you can especially earn. I think this is very important for you to understand. But before we go to that, I have to show you in the second presentation. This is the tokenomics, everything okay. Just one thing, because this is very important to understand. We can, everything I was telling you, the white paper you can read on the website in different languages. Yeah, everything I was talking about, you can see it here. And of course, in about, from now, not 8 weeks, I think 7 weeks, 6 to 7 weeks, we will have an app and real wallet, I mean a real wallet with real private keys for every cryptocurrency you use in this wallet. You will have it for iPhone, it means Apple Store, and also Android, it means Play Store. It's ready. So, and it's directly connected then to our back office. And later on, you will understand why you will love this wallet and why it's important, because you can pay directly with this wallet later on. Okay, so now let's talk about a very, very important thing. This is about the packages. This is, in my opinion, not so important, because everyone has to decide it for himself what he wants to do. We start with a 100%. In my opinion, it's a test. It's not an investment. Then you have a 22-month contract. Then it's going on with 500 for 24 months, with a 5,000 for 28 months, and so on until $50,000. But now let's talk about 2 scenarios. And then you understand, I'm scrolling a little bit down. So the income scenario number 1. If you understand this, and therefore I have a very big info for you. We are talking about, in this scenario, for 60 million sales volume in mining packages in the first year. I can tell you from my side, because I know the numbers from our teams, just China alone, our team from China will produce this sales volume without any other country worldwide. This is what I can promise you because I know the numbers. Okay, so, but let's talk about why needs the price to increase automatically when we cross the 60 million, or let's talk about on the point 60 million. The price needs to increase for 137%. It means we were starting at the micro Bitcoin about 2 weeks ago, 0.008 US dollar cent. And if we reach in this scenario the 60 million, then the price will be at 0.019 US dollar cent in 2020. This is simply a mathematical calculation. This is not a hype, a future scenario, what can be. It's exactly, if we sell 60 million, the price needs to increase for 137%. This is when we talk about tokenomics. Okay? Later on, in another call, if you want, we will show this also for you. This is absolutely just a mathematical calculation. So, and remember, just China make this. Let's say, what will happen if we make the same sales volume again 1 year later? Again, I talk just for the Chinese team. Everything else comes on top. Just 60 million on top after the second year. It means we reached 120 million. We could help a lot of people worldwide. It means while we mine, you earn money and we help the people. Later on, you will understand exactly what are the 3 kinds of income streams for you later on. If we sell 120 million, the price needs to increase automatically for 2,587%. Just mathematics. It means the price will be at the end of 2021 let's say at the start of October 2021, exactly on this sales volume, the price needs to increase up to 0.214 US dollar cent. This is scenario number 1. This is, in my opinion, very conservative, but we have calculated it how the 95% of the people worldwide real thinking and real working when they start an investment. Let's say scenario number 2. We just sell 37 million. It means China is sleeping a half year. I make a joke every time about this, but we have to talk in this way. So let's say just 37 million. It means the price needs to increase after 1 year for 50.28%. Also mathematical calculation. The most people, when we are talking in the long term, they think, okay, maybe it's not enough profit for the investors. Let's wait how the company is working, or they say or think to themselves, I have other opportunities, I got more money, and they need to make their experience that the company maybe scams again, where they have make the decision for. You know what I mean? So the people, they follow us, they see what we are doing, but they are not invested. So just some people, maybe in this way, our teams actually. But after 1 year, when the people see, hey, it's working, I can check it for 1 year now in the blockchain, and everything is transparent and real. And the company has just proofs for everything. Okay, I will start now, but now I will start really. Let's talk about scenario number 2 after 2 years. It means from year 2, every month we grow the sales volume each month for just 20%. Guys, this is what happened after 2 years in scenario number 2. And in my opinion, we will reach this. Of course, we will reach more than this. The price needs to increase for 10,291%. Fact, mathematic calculation, not more. This is the 2 things we have calculated. We also have made a 3rd year calculation, but we was making the decision not to show this in the presentation because the people going crazy when they see the numbers. Okay? And we don't talk about a new Bitcoin. Yeah? We talk about a real opportunity, not about a new Bitcoin like the so-called maybe networkers, you know what I mean? Always every 2 days a new coin is born and he will be the new Bitcoin, you know what I mean? This is not what we're talking about. This is when we make a real selling volume, what will happen with the price and how it's working. But also important to understand is, and this is also a part of the tokenomics, this is what you have to understand. And in this example, because we are working exactly in this way, guys, we solved 2 problems. Or let's say we solved 1 problem and 1 reason why we need to increase in this percentage numbers here. Okay. First thing is, this is what you have to understand first. Let's say you don't buy a token, you buy a mining package, and your profit will be credited in tokens. And let's say, just an example, it's not a real number, just an example. If we, let's say all the partners get today 100,000 tokens as their daily profits together, all together. Yeah? Then these tokens are available for you for 75%. It means 75,000 tokens are available for you guys directly, daily, on a daily basis. So you can make the following things. First, you can change it into Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies, and you can make a withdrawal daily from Monday to Sunday. First thing. Second part, you can say, I just want to change some coins to Bitcoin and make a withdrawal, and I want to hold some coins. Or you can make a reinvestment. It's up to you. You are the chief of your tokens. First thing. 25%, and this is how we solve it, the most important problem of the good networkers and also for the starters. And I'm sure every one of you agreed with me. You invite partners to come to your team, and let's say no hard feelings, no hard words personally. The people start with an investment, but the people don't have a plan. I say 95% of the people also worldwide, they start an investment, but they don't have a plan about their own goals in the next 6 to 12 months. Am I right, Ayobami? What do you mean?
Yes, you are
perfect.
Right.
Perfect. This is how we solve it. Okay, perfect. This is how we solve it. Your problems, guys. And this is what I show you in the upcoming calculation. 25% of the profits are going automatically, directly into the reinvestment for the investor, and it grows your passive income daily. And I hope you like that.
Yes, that's
perfect.
Great.
Perfect.
Sure.
And later on, you will understand how can this work in the long term. Very important. So let's say again, this 100% are, just as an example, 100,000 tokens. And we have a total supply of 1,250,000,000 tokens. And every single day in this example, when you got 100,000 tokens, 75,000 for your withdrawal as an example, and 25% for the repurchase as a reinvestment, we burn 5% of 100,000 token every single day. It means, included with the calculation, it means the selling volume, included with the burning part from our side, the token will be less and less and less and less. And what is about the price then? Please give me an answer that you understand what I mean.
Once the token is less, the price is bound to go up.
Exactly. First thing, Ayubami. The second thing is that the price is connected to the Bitcoin price directly as a second opportunity. What do you think is about Bitcoin in the next 3 years after halving next year?
Well, after the halving next year, in the next 2 years, you may see Bitcoin at 100,000, at 85,000. You can see that anything, because going by what we saw in 2016, 2017, the phenomenon that is coming now, the next halving is going to be much more bigger than what we had in 2017. Why? Because adoption is there. Two, institutional investors are there, and they're all coming. Then the world over is having issues with what is called now the fiat currencies, and they are converting their assets into cryptocurrencies right now, which is going to be a big one for Bitcoin. Really.
Yes, exactly. Okay, thank you. So this is what's happened with the token, how it's connected. Yeah, first one to the Bitcoin price. So it means it's the Bitcoin price jumping, the token price jumps, and included our calculation and the burning part of the tokens. This is the second part, why the price needs to increase. So, and in the following thing, if you understand this perfectly, I will show you now how it works for you as an example. Therefore, I will change the presentation side to the calculation, to the Excel shield. Are you able to see it?
Yes.
Perfect. So this is what you see. I don't explain you all the numbers now here. This is just a number calculation. First thing, we don't calculate it here a daily basis. It's a monthly basis because it's much more easier to program it and to calculate it for you. And the second part is there is no price increasing calculated. It's just about the starting price of 0.008%. And of course, I just have put it in a $100 package. Yeah, that you can see what is a $100 package able to do. And we also say that the first part of the income will be just the mining profit income, and we calculated an average between 3 and 8% a month. So, and this is an average. From the average, let's say 5%. This is what we have calculated here for you. And also, it's calculated the 75% available for a partner and the 25% what will be reinvested. So, but you can say, okay, for example, this is my investment for myself, or it means for my wife. I have bought the $10,000 package. You can calculate it with 200, yeah, or whatever you want. Here you can see Yeah, it's we have to go one part left here. The 100, the 500, how long it's the service life, so you can calculate it for yourself. But let's go back to the $100 package. And you, of course, if you like that, you can have this calculation too, to calculate for yourself or to present it for the teams. Yeah. Very important to know, if you buy a package today, after 7 days of activation time, the daily earnings will start. I show it later also in my back office. So then you will get the profits from Monday to Sunday, 365 days a year, because it's mining. The available part we are talking about, and the repurchase part we also was talking about. So it means for you, and this is my opinion, a $100 investor should hold his coins for these 2 years, because this is not a real investment, in my opinion. But we also have some poorer guys or some poorer people worldwide. They only have maybe the $100, but they want to increase their investment step by step. This is what you can see here. And the calculation is about what will happen after 1 year. So you can see it there. After 1 year, you will have 6,028 tokens when the price don't increase, because this is the calculation, no price increasing. Yeah. So more conservative, it's not possible to make it more conservative. It means after 1 year, remember scenario after one, what you can see here in the green field. Scenario number one, after 1 year, sales volume 60 million, the price needs to increase for 137%. It means you will have, after 1 year, $66 back. You can change your tokens for 66.7 US dollars now. So, and then of course you will have 10 months on top, then you will have more. Remember, no price increasing. Scenario number one, after 2 years, remember 120 millions, just China will do that. You will have a total volume of tokens of 13,025.66 tokens in this example. Then you can going to change your tokens now for 2,695 US dollar. This is what you are able to do with a one-time $100 investment. Part number two, scenario number two, after 1 year, remember 37 million sales volume. The price needs to increase for 50.28%. We are talking about the investor, not about matching bonus, not about career, just the investor. This is just for an investor. Later on, second side, you will see what you can earn. It means this $100 investor can change, if he wants, his tokens now for $26, as an example. Remember, scenario number two, after 2 years. And this, guys, is a life changer for many peoples. I'm right or I'm wrong?
Yes, you are right.
Perfect. This is a $100 investor. Okay? After 2 years, he can do whatever he wants. Of course, he can also withdraw his 75% every single day. From the first day they got profits, he is able to change his tokens to Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever you want. Okay? My opinion is a $100 investor needs to hold his coins. And he needs to increase his investment, because you can see the reinvestment is calculated here. Yeah? And we do it in two things. Latest after 30 days, we will make the reinvestment from the repurchase balance, also when it's not $100. And of course, if the partner has enough in the repurchase, he can make the reinvestment earlier. These are the two options. But latest on, after every 30 days, we will make the monthly reinvestment then also for these partners. And what does it mean for you? You will see in the next slide. And of course, we have a disclaimer there, yeah, that this is an illustration about what we do. Yeah, remember the scenarios, remember what it's happened when we reach it, the sales volume, but we have the disclaimer there, so you can work with this calculation without any bad feeling. Okay? And now let's talk about real passive income. This is for you now. So MMT income calculation. Let's go back. For you to know, this is a monthly calculation for simplified presentation and calculation. In fact, everything is billed daily from Monday to Sunday and is counted down to the day. This is just a monthly calculation. So let's talk as an example. And you, of course, you can work in this field with your own team volume, with your own line volume. Okay, you can change the numbers here. You can say, okay, let's say I plan the 100,000, then you will see what you will earn every single month. Okay, let's go back to this example. So we have everything in the same numbers, so 10,000 at each level. In this way, guys, yeah, you have a first line turnover. It means it's a real investment. I explain how it works and how it's calculated. So your first line has invested $10,000. Now we are going to this part here, that you know how your income is calculated, because guys, we have the double profit as the investor get. This is what we have from the mining, yeah? But we make the decision to produce you and good passive income. Therefore, we use the other ones, the other profits, okay? And then you already know how it works for you. So we was talking about 5% average profit for the investors. We was talking about 75% available for the investors, and we was talking about 25% automatic reinvestment for the investors. What permanent increase also your passive income and also the investment of the investor. Also here, no price increasing, no Bitcoin price increasing is included. So let's go to this way. The $10,000 turnover investor or investors, could be more people than one, yeah? So they will earn $500 a month as a profit in tokens, okay? This is what you can calculate here. If you go, let's say 10,000, whoops, it's one. So then they will earn monthly profit 46,875 tokens without price increasing. This is how you can find it. So, but I was calculate in dollars. It's much more easier to present to you or also to new investors. It means from this $500, yeah, $375 available for the investor to change in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then you can make whatever you want. And $93.75 are going to the reinvestment. It means 1 month later, this $93 going on top to this investment. This is how it looks then. Let's say 10,000. So this will be the new investment. You understand your income in the next months or on a daily basis will grow every single day. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect. So, but you have to, okay. Good. Okay. So, from this $500, guys, yeah, so it's a number I 12, when we go to this part, yeah, you can see, sorry, it's this part, sorry. When we go to this is connected to this profit. It means, as a Plus Plan member, I will go later back in the first presentation, then you already know what I mean. As a Plus Plan member, if you fully fight the requirements, then you will earn 30% matching bonus. Remember, on a daily basis, this is monthly calculated. It means 30% from the $500 profit of your investors. This is how you create the passive income in this example for $150 monthly in tokens. You can make the decision what you do, hold the tokens, make a withdrawal, make a reinvestment, make a split, whatever you want. And this is according to every single line you have. So for the second line, it's the same, yeah, same example, but therefore we have 10% in the second line. You will earn $50. And every single day, or latest every single month, the reinvestment is coming on top to this turnover in every single line. Do you know already what does it mean for you if you work with this opportunity?
Yeah, it's huge.
Absolutely. But remember, Ayubami, about, and all the other guys, sorry, remember about scenario number 1, and remember about scenario number 2. And also, let's say, again, no hard feeling against you guys. Let's say you make your investment and you have your first lines on second line and whatever you want. Yeah. And then you say, okay, I have enough. I don't work anymore. I just wait. Okay. Let's say you don't invite new partners. You don't talk about this great opportunity for the people. Let's say you do nothing after you reach it. For example, this numbers of investments. Let's go a little bit more down, guys. Your passive income, scenario number 1. Can you see it? Can you see it here, the blue line?
Yes.
It's the same turnover. For the same turnover, price increasing after 1 year, your income will be much more higher, not $290, it will be $687 for the same turnover. After 2 years, the same turnover, it will be $7,792 every single month on a daily basis. After scenario number 2, after 1 year, it's a little bit less than scenario number 1. After 1 year, it's just $450. Scenario number 2, after 2 years, it will be $30,000 every single month. This is our mobile mining token, guys. This is what we are doing. A real thing, what can work for the next 20 to 30 years because the patent is working. We don't need the cooling systems. The biggest part, of course, we don't have. And this, guys, is just the mining profit. Now, the special thing is coming on top. Yeah? Listen. After 1 year, so from now in 1 year, we will sell the heating part to the people because then we have some connected containers to the people's houses, right? After 1 year.
Yeah.
We sell the heat to these people for a cheaper price, but you guys, you will earn the next part of profit will be included or will be on top in this calculation because the profit of the heating selling cost you will earn, guys. Is it great?
Yeah, it is.
So, third part, latest, after 36 months, in some country after 2 years, we sell the electricity to the people because we have to wait. This is a government part, not a VCI part. We sell the electricity for a cheaper price, but you will earn the profit on top. And this is not included here. So no matter which part of sales volume we will reach, no matter which part of price increasing we have, your passive income, guys, will be growing every single day, but not for just 1 year, not for just 2 years, like so many companies. This is a real thing where you can check in the blockchain every, sorry for my words, fucking single day, for 100% transparency and reality, what you can visit and what you can prove and calculate for yourself. This is real passive income, guys. And this is just the third part of this product. Gold will come in next year. Real estate will come in next year. Forest investment will come in next year. Guys, this is VCI. This is what we are doing. Are you like it?
It's very great.
Perfect. This is how we can work together, how we can support you. I'm ready with my presentation about the mobile mining token, and I hope, guys, you understand everything so far.
Yes, sure. Yes, it's clear.
Perfect. So then let's stop the presentation. At this moment, I stopped the recording part.